is Jason Fuchs and I'm a Senior Engineer for ETCS. The installation of ETCS involves installing ETCS equipment on the trackside, installing ETCS equipment on the train and installing it in Queensland Rail's Rail Management Centre. So while ETCS is an established technology, its use in Queensland is new. So there's a lot of integration that needs to go with the existing network, the existing people and the new technology.
The construction team's actually been here for quite some time, but we're getting towards the back end of our works now. So we've just recently completed our axle counter work, so the last of that is being finished off today. So we're pretty proud of that. Some upcoming milestones for us is we're going to complete the cable route modifications between Banyo and Vinda, which is 2 kilometres worth of work.
My name is Melissa. I'm site engineer from the mezzanine team at Bromley Station. We've been installing the mezzanine beam since November. We have 182 beams on site. A mezzanine beam weighs 60 to 70 tons. It's going to be joining up together until we finish the project. The mezzanine install at Bromley Station happens the same as our station, which we have just a small entrance for all the materials and segments. The process to install the mezzanine is to receive the beams. We receive 3 segments which construct the full beam. They go down into the shaft. Down there they assemble together with full tensioning. With that, we get the loader crane to lift up the full beam, rotate and install to the final position. We just have achieved span 3. So we are starting to install beams for span 4, which is pretty much halfway up the full station.
My name is Nick Lutkovski. I'm the Station Transition Lead for Queensland Rail and I'm here to ensure that these stations open seamlessly for our station masters when they come back. Fairfield Station was a very old station. It was inaccessible and needed to be upgraded as part of Cross River Rail to meet the needs for accessibility. A recent milestone for Fairfield Station was that it opened to customers on the 9th of January, with trains now stopping to pick up customers. The upcoming milestone for Fairfield is we'd like to see the lifts commissioned, the station office opened and the stairs commissioned as well. Our feedback received by station masters has been very positive, with customers looking forward to the new stations. I would like to thank the community for their patience during the construction and to note that Cross River Rail will bring changes to transport in Brisbane, but also changes throughout southeast Queensland.
I'm Simon Cook. I'm Director of Asset and Operational Readiness, which really involves bringing to life the project and the assets that we're building. How do you bring them into service so that they work for the railway? What we're doing in the hub is to make sure that the interfaces between these different systems, these different bits of kit that are built by different suppliers and delivered by different delivery partners really come together to define those interfaces, to solve problems, to solve interface issues. So we've created the hub to be a neutral space where people can come and work together regardless of which organisation they work for to really solve those problems and make the system work. So a massive achievement late last year was solving a problem of how do you get the smoke detector signal off the train all the way through a series of complex systems through to the tunnel ventilation system. People had been working on that for more than a year, but we solved it involving 5 different delivery partners in that process. We brought them together and we've solved it and the project can now move ahead with that. The first major integrated milestone is energisation of the tunnel, so that's switching on the overhead power. So that's our milestone and we've got to make sure that's done safely and done on time. This is a really exciting project to work on. We're always going to identify new challenges, but it's about how we solve them. We solve them quickly, we solve them collaboratively, and we have a clear, defined way ahead that progresses the project. If we're achieving that, people are going to enjoy their job and the project's going to be successful.